guys, welcome back. This time around we are going to be doing ricotta stuffed shells. It's one of my all-time favorite recipes. It's pretty classic. For the recipe, like last time, I'll put the measurements down below, but you'll need jumbo shells, ricotta cheese, Italian seasoning, eggs, mozzarella cheese, and then whatever sauce you'd like to use. You can either do pre-made from the store, or if you're feeling fancy, you can always make your own. I have all my ingredients pre-measured out in front of me just to make it a little easier. So to start off, I mean, obviously you're going to want to make your shells. Cook them per the instructions on the box. For mine, what I usually do is I cook them for about 9 minutes from boiling water. And in the water to start, I always put just like a pinch of salt. And then for 9 minutes, it'll give it like the perfect al dente consistency. So what that is that they're cooked but yet still a little firm, so that they're easy to grab and stuff the ricotta cheese mixture into the shells. So as I stated earlier, down below I'll put the measurements. So first what you're going to want to do is start by putting some sauce on the bottom of your pan. I typically don't spray my pan just because with the pasta sauce it'll give it a good enough texture. So just a light layer, because obviously you want to have enough for the top of your shells later. And then from there you can start by preheating your oven, which I already did. You want to preheat it to 360 degrees. So even though mine is already preheated, I'm just going to go ahead and start making the mixture. So you're going to combine all of your ingredients. So that's your ricotta cheese, a cup and a half of the mozzarella, just because you're going to use more for the topping later, 1 egg, and then your Italian seasoning. Let's go ahead and start that. As I stated, I had all my ingredients pre-measured out just to make it a little easier. Just put that egg in there. Now, if you would like with the Italian seasoning, I sometimes put about a 1/4 of a teaspoon of garlic sauce, or garlic salt, sorry, my bad. It really depends on if you want that hint of garlic flavor. Otherwise, just a pinch or a 1/4 teaspoon of regular salt is just fine. And then, so you're just going to want to mix that mixture together. So we will be back as soon as I finish mixing this together. And then from there, you just want to go ahead and start putting the mixture into your shells. So what you want to do is just make sure that your shells are cool enough. I typically let my shells sit for about, let's say, 10 minutes to make sure that it's cool. And then from there, you just want to scoop in, I would say, about a spoonful of mixture into the shells, just because you want to make sure that you have enough to go around. And then just place them so that they have enough room in between. Now, they're not really going to expand, so you don't need too much room, but just enough so that they cook thoroughly. So I am going to finish stuffing the rest of these shells, and then we will be back. So as you saw, now all of the shells are stuffed. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to put some more cheese on the top, and then I'm gonna do just like a light dusting of cheese. Then I'm gonna put the rest of the sauce on top and then just a little bit more of cheese. So that is what I'm going to do now. And like I said, there's so you just want to do a light dusting of cheese at first, just because you know you do have a good amount of cheese already in the mixture, including the ricotta, and then you want to pour in the rest of your sauce. I kind of do it side to side, just make sure that you get a good amount covering all of the shells. That's up to you if you want to use the rest of your sauce, or I'll even put some more on the edges so it kind of seeps down into the bottom. And then from there, like I said, just a little bit more cheese. Again, just a small dusting. You don't want terribly too much. And then from there, what you're going to do is you're going to wrap the dish in tin foil, and then you're gonna bake it for 35 minutes. Take it out, remove the tin foil, and then bake it for another 15 minutes. And again, you want your oven at 360 degrees. Okay, so now that we're done wrapping the pan in tin foil, like I said, just go ahead and put it in the oven. I am going to, again, bake it for 35 minutes, then remove the tin foil, and then bake it for another 15 minutes. So I will be back once that's done. Alrighty, so now that it is done baking, this is your end product. Looks great. So once you're done, you just want to go ahead and serve it right away. I mean, obviously let it cool for a little bit, but that's it. Then you're done. So if you want to go ahead and like and subscribe, we have plenty of more content coming. Otherwise, you guys have a good day.